Star Wars. Sorry, sorry. Rogue One, a Star Wars story. More like an origin story, really. I'm really happy that they're finally dipping into the expanded universe of the Star Wars mythology, and really, this movie turned out really great. It's a brand new year. Happy New Year, everyone. It's 2017. It's finally here. And I know I'm late with this review, but I can't really help it. Year end 2016 was hectic. I had to get a lot of things done, and well, as you know, life happens. So I'm finally here. This is my review for Rogue One, and I have some things to say. Of course, a lot of thing is good. A few things are a little sad, but yes, they need to be said, and I am finally getting down to it. This is my review. Stay tuned. Don't leave. Before we begin the review, really, let's first observe a few minutes of silence for our beloved Princess Leia. Carrie Fisher and her mother Debbie Reynolds. 2016 year end took them from us. The force is really not looking good right now. Well, it's not a little thing. I'm just making an expression here. They will be missed, they will sorely be missed, and I dread to think what would happen now. Well, it's out of my hands. I can't really do anything aside from mourn them in the best way we can by remembering her performances, by remembering both of their talent and what they were the best at, and move on with life, because that is what people do when that happens. They mourn, they move on, but they always remember the good things those people did. Okay, so that's out of my system. I promise that's the worst, saddest thing I was going to say. So that's out of the system. And let's get on with the review. Rogue One, directed by Gareth Edwards. Well, Rogue One, however, Disney may say that it's not connected to Star Wars lore. Well, it's not really. It's largely removed from the expectations of the original Star Wars stories, but it's there. It's there in the bare bones, it's there in the backbones, and however may Disney refute it, Rogue One is what happened before Star Wars 4, 5, and 6. Outfitted with some of the best actors, with some of the best scenarios, scenic planets, action that is really mind-blowing, will have you at the edge of your seats, and a story that is worth to be followed. Rogue One is, on the other hand, also at a bit of an inconvenience, because while we found the characters to be really good, Jin Erso, for example, Cassian, K2SO was my favorite, really. He was the best since C3PO. Well, C3PO is the best. K2SO comes across second, but yes, K2SO was just amazing. The best part of the movie, he is the comic relief, and I really liked him because, well, he says whatever comes into his circuits, and that was the best part. Well, aside from that, as I said, it all the movie suffers a bit in the character department, because it's only one movie, it's a spin-off, it's a standalone movie, and because the action jumps from one scene to the next, we don't really get to, stay with the characters a bit. This is a standalone movie, as I already said, and as I am already saying it again, we don't get to see much of the characters. this world is, well, new, it's also old. We see it's more like a reminiscence of the past with added new. It's just not enough. We need more. It's not enough with only one movie. This movie is not all that, well, it's amazing really. I can't formulate what I'm trying to explain. What I'm saying, okay, what I'm saying is Rogue One is good. It's really good, but I'm also going to say that it suffers because we want to stay with the characters a little while longer and not just have them, well, band together to get the plans for the Death Star. Because while those are important to the flow of the story, we did wanted to see more of the characters aside from what Rogue One affords us. While Felicity Jones playing Jyn Erso is the protagonist, I would say that her father, played by Galen Erso, her father Galen Erso, played by Mads Mikkelsen, definitely comes a close second. He is a prominent personality in the Empire. He was instrumental in the creation of the Death Star, and, well, it's not always you see Mads Mikkelsen in a good role. He's usually playing the bad guy these days, so it's a really good to see him in such a positive role, even if it was for a short while. So yes, good stuff there, and of course the space flight, the jumping from one planet to another, and the scenic beauty of it all. First, there's another thing that I want to focus on. It's that we see Death Star in action, and my goodness, the destruction. I know I shouldn't be happy about it. I shouldn't be at awe with it, but they brought that into effects beautifully. The special effects on the whole were the best part of this movie. It's how that when the Death Star reaches that town of Jeddah, how that, when comes out in waves, destroying everything in waves around it and spreading throughout the whole planet. Because, well, that was just mind blowing. I know, I know. I'm saying it again. I don't want to be morbid. I don't want to be morose about it because Death Star causes destruction. But the special effects were really mind blowing, and it was a thing of beauty to see. Aside from that, as far as the acts of the movie are concerned, while it doesn't really afford us to, well, stay with the characters, as I already said, it does give us a broad spectrum to play with. The best part of this movie would definitely be the third act, the beach war act, more like, and an amazing crescendo for the movie to end with. I'm really sad with how the things turned out in the end. Of course, the story goes on. They did get the plans, they did send it to them. I just don't like how everyone died in the end. Oops, spoilers. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that, but yes, it's a standalone movie. It was bound to happen in the end. But Felicity Jones. Okay, I'm moving off at a tangent here, but Felicity Jones was amazing. Well, she had a great attitude throughout this movie. She was a bit of a rebel, but, well, they were all really rebels. And that's the beauty of it. She is hesitant to join the cause because she doesn't really believe in the rebels, or more like the alliance, because the alliance is falling apart already as the movie begins. But she gets into the swing, she gets motivated, and she goes after those plans. And we like a good motivated cast. We like a good motivated cast, and the effect in the end was just marvelous. And who can forget the Darth Vader? Darth Vader is here, and well, it's like old times all over again. And wow, wow, that was just amazing. Of course, the story does suffer, as I said. The plot jumps from one planet to the next. We don't really stay at one place for long, but yes, it suffers in that extent. But it was good to see old faces again. It was good to experience Star Wars in a different patina again, and I wouldn't have it any less. So yes, while the movie gets 1 star less from me, I would definitely urge you guys, go see it. Of course, it has its things. Everything has its things. Nothing is perfect in these days. But if you're a Star Wars fan, you definitely would not miss out on it. And I urge you, don't miss out on it, guys. Go see it if you haven't already. And before you do go down, like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel. It's a brand new year and it's a brand new me. Hopefully it will be. And I will definitely be planning more. Well, my first giveaway soon, so stay tuned for that. And well, stay tuned for my next video, which will be about my review for the Doctor Who Christmas spin-off. Sorry, not spin-off, Doctor Who Christmas special. It was what the return of Dr. Mysterio, and it was really good to experience Doctor Who again after a year of silence. It was really amazing, and I can't wait to share with the video. So yes, go see Rogue One, don't miss out on it, and as I said, go down, like, comment, share, subscribe. Do that, please. And do go see Rogue One. It's amazing. You're missing out on it if you haven't.